The September 11th attacks, commonly known as 9/11, were 4 coordinated Islamist terrorist suicide attacks, carried out by Al-Qaeda against the United States in 2001. On that morning, 19 Islamic terrorists headed by Mohammed Atta, hijacked 4 commercial airliners. They crashed the first 2 planes into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York City. The third team succeeded in striking the Pentagon, while the 4th plane crashed in rural Pennsylvania during a passenger revolt. The attacks killed 2,977 people, making it the deadliest terrorist attack in history. Approximately 18,000 people have been estimated to have developed illnesses as a result of the toxic dust from the collapse of the Twin Towers. More than 546 NYPD police officers and firefighters have died from the 9/11 related illnesses. The FBI carried out the largest criminal inquiry in United States history, and it happened that there's a clear and irrefutable evidence linking Al-Qaeda and Osama Bin Laden to the attacks. In response to the attacks, the United States waged the multi-decade global war on terror to eliminate hostile groups deemed terrorist organizations, as well as the foreign governments purported to support them, in Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria and several other countries. In December 2001, Osama escaped with his family from Afghanistan to Pakistan, and they moved from one sympathetic Pakistani locale to another. A surprise attack approved by former US President Barack Obama was scheduled for a time with little moonlight on the 2nd of May 2001, so that the helicopters used in the raid could enter Pakistan low to the ground and undetected. The interior of Bin Laden's house was pitch dark because CIA operatives had cut the power to the neighborhood. The US military operators wore night vision goggles to enable them to see in the dark to execute the operation. 15 minutes into the raid, Osama was shot and killed at his compound in the Pakistani city of Abbottabad by US Navy SEALs of SEAL Team 6. The US forces flew the body of Osama to Afghanistan for identification, and then flew from Bagram to the aircraft carrier, Carl Vinson, on the Arabian Sea in an Osprey tiltrotor aircraft, escorted by 2 US Navy fighter jets. Osama bin Laden was buried at sea because no country would accept his remains. Before disposing of the body, the US called the Saudi Arabian government, who approved of burying the body in the ocean. Muslim religious rites were performed aboard Carl Vinson in the North Arabian Sea within 24 hours of bin Laden's death. The total number of deaths caused by the attacks, combined with the death tolls from the conflicts they directly incited, has been estimated by the Costs of War Project to be over 4.5 million. May the souls of all victims rest in peace. More prayers going out for families who lost their loved ones in the attacks.